Alrighty, we started recording. Alright, so today we're gonna go with very simple things. So I've gotten 2 Gods Gathering 10, but we're only gonna do 1 for today. We'll do another one another day. So we did Sylvanus recently. So yeah, he's pretty neat. He has his passive is basically just mana that you can pick up every so often. It's not horrible, but of course it can be better. So how do I describe it? So his passive just gives you mana. His ult gives you... It's just a knockup, pretty much. AoE, does decent damage, whatever. He has a grab. So it's basically a free pluck. And... One second. And honestly, his Wisp is just an AoE heal that also does damage. It's tick. Also gain protections. I think he gains protections and stuff, right? Yeah. And then he has this one which reduces protections on enemies, and it also roots them. So we'll get into the gameplay now.
The forest here is crying out for help. Rover, onward! What do you mean you're thirsty? You're in a fountain.
Alrighty, so basically, I got him gathering 10, as you've probably seen. We're gonna go over the attack. We're going over the defense first, because there is many ways to play him, but this is probably the most effective way. So you basically build him with pure defense and all. You want to go all in on animosity because he has AoE splash range attacks. So that's just why you do animosity. It's just a good item. Overall, just an amazing item for him. Because like, look at this damage. This damage is only 88. That's good on top of your actual damage and stuff. And your AoE heal is pretty strong because of the Rod of Asclepius you have. And then you can just grab and stuff. I missed that because I suck. But no, like you can just hit him with this, root him, hit him with a couple more basics, they take more damage because they lose protections. It's pretty solid, you know? And then there's the... And we're going to go over the attack speed. So there's multiple ways of playing him, but you mainly want to do attack speed. If you're doing jungler, I do prefer people run Eye sometimes, because Eye's actually nuts, but that's for more like a slash type of gameplay. And then, what was it? So you're gonna run this. Most people like to run like all rings, just like ice their shit out. But you mainly want to do like 3 rings, a blade, because this blade gives you that. Your attack speed's 2.3. You can just ice it out, honestly, and this works. Like full rings can work just like that. Or what some people do, because like you can just run this, that'll cap it. That's whatever. But other people like to do other things. Hang on, 1 second. Alright, so... No, but like, you should probably run like Spear of the Magus, Divine, something like to counter, but like, most people just like to do this. Because it's pure attack speed, you get like maxed out attack, all that good shit, and you can do a lot of damage fast, like this. It's a good amount of damage, and you can strafe because of the hasten. But most people don't actually run this item. Instead, they like to run the other starter because it gives them like cleave and stuff. It gives them this stuff, which is extra damage, and also like it helps a lot. Way more than they think, honestly. 1 second. Alright, now, basically, like, they just run mannequins because it gives them extra burn and stuff. Because as you can see, I'm still doing damage as they run away and stuff. But what I like to do is, because I don't like running Telkines when you have, like, no power. What I prefer, because you don't need a fuck ton of attack speed. You can run poly, all that good shit, whatever. But I like to build a power item because you want your basics to hit harder.
Nice.
So like I'll build like Book of Thoth first with mannequins, and just run at people with like decent power. Because now I have like 100 more power, which that goes a long way, especially for something like this. Then you still have mannequins burn, of course. Still have the rings and stuff, keep yourself on them. You still do 200 a basic. And then you can still combo them with like fucking like the root if you actually hit it. AoE, which heals you. You can go for a pluck, hit him with a lockdown, whatever, you know? Now, that's like the difference between support and offense right now, but I'm gonna show probably what did I want to do again? Ability based, that's what I was gonna do. So I'm gonna do ability based real quick. Because I haven't tried ability based, but I kind of want to try it for like offense standpoint. Because you probably would do it more of like a solo laner thing, but I kind of want to do it offense just to see what I can do. Of course, if I do that, I'm gonna need lots of power. So I'm probably just gonna build lots of lifesteal or some shit. That works too. Pythagoreans could work here. It's more cooldown. Chronos, we'll do Pythagoreans. That gives me 40%. We'll build Spear. This way I have like a shit ton of power. Now I have 675 power. No stack items, no nothing. It's just. Now this is basically be annoying attack. This is just annoying fucking ability attack and stuff. No, it can work, but of course it's nowhere near as strong as like, you know, anything else that you could run. But basically, if you play Sylvanus, you're gonna play him support. You're gonna immediately rush Gauntlet because you want him to heal. Essentially, you just want him to heal. You just rush Gauntlet, then you go straight into Rod because you want the extra healing. Mail of Renewal, extra healing. Shield of Regrowth, so you can run away because you actually need to get out. Because if they have like Keens and stuff and you're struggling to like not die, you want the Shield of Regrowth. So that way, like, if I go and attack, I can do this, give him a couple attacks. It's like, oh my god, he's doing a lot of damage. I'm like at like 3k or some shit, 2k or whatever. I can hit this and just start running. It's a good runaway. It helps a lot. It gives you mobility. And the Mail of Renewal, whenever you take a certain amount of attacks, it heals. Like, here soon I'll just end up healing.
Where'd you learn how to do that?
Yeah, so it went off, I healed. And it's pretty good. Also, the Fey Blessed Hope. Apparently, whenever you heal an ally, I think is what it is, it drops a flower. And the flower gives you a shield. We can't see it because I don't have allies, but it's pretty solid. No, the 106 in basic's pretty nice though too. No, but this is basically how you play him. Other than that, I guess you could go. Because he is basic attack based. There's not much to do with basic attacks. Like if you're doing solo, you can do Shoguns, you can do Talisman, Ring of Hecate's good, Demonic's good. Your starter would most likely be in like Scythe or some shit. Just for sustain. Even though you have good sustain. And then your last item would be your solo lane. You probably want more healing and damage or something. So, you know, you just kind of like counter pick whatever. I have like a little bit of magical defense, but not... Yeah, I don't have a lot of defense. Let me put on some physical defense, actually. Actually, you might do Tainted on him more than anything. Because you don't need the sustain, so you just do like Tainted into physical defense. Give yourself more defense, and then just build like a hybrid. And you build Void. Voidstone's pretty good on him. Where is it? What does Voidstone do again? I'm pretty sure it only does it for... yeah, it just reduces their magical protection. So like this is something you could do for like solo lane. To have like a bit more of attack speed and stuff. If you're on attack speed based and stuff. Because you're not really trying to heal or anything, you're just trying to pressure, push them back, hit them with like AoE, damage, heal yourself, hit them with this, you know, all that good stuff. But no, this is basically what like a solo laner might look like. It all depends. You could get rid of like this item, honestly, and just build more physical. Like, anti-heal, and then you just go into it.
Rover.
Like, you just need defense, you just need power, you just need whatever for solo, of course. Solo land is nothing special. There's also that new anti-crit item you could run. But no, the attack speed's pretty solid, so. No, that's pretty much just how you play Sylvanus. There's not much to him.